know those old abandoned factories you see sometimes? Ever passed one and just wondered what went on inside those walls? Well, today we're diving into the amazing stories of how these forgotten giants are getting a brand new and often surprising second life.
I mean, look at this. All over the world, you'll find these, industrial skeletons. They used to be the roaring heart of a city's economy, right? And now, they just stand silent. These huge, empty halls, just waiting. They're like ghosts of another time.
So that really begs the question, doesn't it? When the machines shut down for good and everyone clocks out for the very last time, it's not just the building that becomes empty. It leaves this huge hole in the heart of the entire community.
Okay, so let's dig into that a little bit, this problem of empty spaces. We're not just talking about ugly buildings here. These places can become real deep scars on the city.
You know, in Italy, they have a great term for this, spazi vuoti. It literally means empty spaces. And it's not just about factories. It's this whole ecosystem of decay, really. Think old railway yards, abandoned military barracks, even empty shopping centers. And the cost of just letting them sit there? It's huge. These places can become magnets for all sorts of trouble. Vandalism, crime, things that really mess with public health and safety. And that creates this ripple effect, you know? Property values around them just tank, and the whole neighborhood can start to go downhill. But what if we could flip the script? What if we could turn these massive problems into incredible assets? Well, that's exactly what this brilliant idea is all about. It's an architectural movement called adaptive reuse. So what is adaptive reuse? It's way more than just a simple renovation. It's a total reimagining of a space. It's really the art of looking at a crumbling old building and seeing potential. Seeing not what it was, but everything it could be. And it turns out old industrial buildings are kind of perfect for this. I mean, think about it. They have these enormous open spaces, right? Built to fit giant machines. They're built like tanks, super strong structures that can handle almost anything. And the best part? All that natural light. They were designed with huge windows and skylights, which, let's be honest, is an absolute dream for modern architects.
So let's see how this actually works in the real world. We're going to look at a really powerful case study, the transformation of Oskar Schindler's Factory in Krakow, Poland.
Now, this place, it carries an incredibly heavy but profoundly important history. This is the factory where Oskar Schindler saved the lives of over 1,100 Jewish people during the Holocaust. It was a place of survival, for sure, but one born out of a time of just unimaginable darkness. And just look at this transformation, seriously. On one side, you've got the factory as it was being taken apart, just this raw, empty shell. And on the other, that's MOCAK, the Museum of Contemporary Art in Krakow. The change is, wow. It's so much more than just physical. It's deeply symbolic. This quote here really nails the mission of the new museum. Think about it. A building that once represented this horrible, dominating power. Now, it's filled with art. Art that creates what they call a counter-discourse. Basically, it's a powerful new voice for freedom, for expression, for challenging those old powers. And the design itself is part of that story. The architects made the new structures so light and transparent. It's all about openness. It literally wraps the old, dark factory in this luminous, glassy embrace. It's like it's inviting the city in instead of shutting it out. Now, the story of MOCAK is incredibly powerful, but it's not the only one. Not by a long shot. This is happening all over the world. Yeah, all over the place, cities are starting to see the amazing potential locked away in their old industrial buildings. Let's check out a few more incredible examples. Okay, so you've got the Spinnerei in Germany. This place was a massive cotton mill, a real titan of its day. Now, it's this world-famous hub for artists and galleries. And there is a similar story in Poland with the Manufaktur complex. It's been reborn as this huge, bustling center with art, shops, you name it. And of course, we have to talk about the Tate Modern in London. This is probably one of the most famous examples, right? It used to be the Bankside Power Station, this absolute beast of a building. They called it an industrial cathedral. Well, today it's generating a totally different kind of energy as one of the world's top modern art museums. And one more, over in Turin, Italy. This old, decaying wool mill got a complete makeover and is now a modern film production center. How cool is that? It's literally writing a new script for itself. Okay, so we've seen all these incredible transformations. But let's step back for a second. Why is this so important?
Why does all this matter? Because when you get right down to it, this is about so much more than just cool buildings. For one, it's sustainable. You're saving tons of materials and energy. It also honors our history. It keeps the character of our cities alive. But maybe the biggest thing is that it creates real social value. It takes these places of decay and turns them into vibrant hubs for community, creativity, and connection.
This really gets you thinking, right? Next time you're out and about in your own city, just look around. What old, forgotten buildings do you see? What potential is just sitting right there waiting for a new story to be told? Because really, that's the whole point. It's about seeing that a beautiful new path can be built right on top of an old, forgotten one. It's just such a powerful reminder that with a little bit of creativity and vision, even a city's biggest scars can be turned into something truly beautiful.